So I've got no financial disclosures. So basically, it's a well-known fact. It's established that not just in ophthalmology, in all subspecialties, 3D imaging and teaching is coming in a big way. It has been evaluated, it has been published that three-dimensional teaching offers better. It's a better modality than two-dimensional. In even in general surgery for learning laparoscopic surgery, even in vitreoretinal surgery, and our subject is not an exception. And there are, as Mahesh has told us, there are well established systems for recording in three dimension. So just before moving ahead, I will like the audience to brush up with what are the 3D visualizing principles that are being used in the industry as well as in medicine. So the first is polarized glasses, what Mahesh was using on the Artivo system. It basically there are two images which are coming from the screen, the right and the left, and they are using they are in one the light is vertically polarized, in one it is horizontally. Also they used cyclical and anti-cyclical polarization. So basically the images which are coming to the two eyes are dissimilar. They are fused by the brain and they are converted into one 3D image. So this is one system. The second is of the using of the colored glasses. We know of the red green glasses. So in one eye you've got the red glass, the image that comes, it cuts off the second image which comes from the blue glass, and then this gets fused. And I think Dr. Raju will also be showing some of his videos on that, and this becomes the three-dimensional image. The third modality that you use is for these video games and 3D video game people use. They are the active glasses. So basically they have got some LCD crystals in these goggles, and the image from the screen, it flips between the right and the left, and at the same time the charge in these liquid crystals, it gets changes. So at any point of time you have got image only from one eye which is entering, you are able to see. And because of this rapid alternate visualization, you get a three-dimensional effect. Now coming to the fourth, that is stereo photograph. So this is probably one of the first ways that actually people started seeing lesions in three dimension, and it is also the mode which is being maximally revived now. So stereo photograph, as you all know, it consists of two photographs placed side to side to each other, and these images are slightly dissimilar. They are viewed and they give a three-dimensional effect. So this is for those of you who are pursuing retina. This is one of the most iconic books which helped us understand the macular diseases in three dimension. So how do you view them? Just to tell you, you have there were the stereo viewers before. So from the right eye you could see only the right eye, the one image, and from the other eye you could see the image which was slightly dissimilar. And that is how you could get. Now the modern stereo viewers are called the VR boxes. They are VR goggles which have a smartphone that can be fit inside it. It basically has a convex lens so as to cut off the accommodation, and also cut off the accommodative convergence. So it basically kind of dissociates accommodation and convergence, and that is how you are able to get the 3D effect. And my most of my efforts to see get a 3D recording have evolved on these bases. So also now you see a lot of these things in the malls. These are 3D animated videos. You have 3D roller coaster. This is the 3D roller coaster, right? So just again to give example, that these are images which are taken in 2:1 proportion. That is the length is twice the height of the image, and this is basically almost square images. So again the right left dissociation is done and you get a 3D effect. Now when you search, if you search the YouTube, you will find a lot of 3D retina and cataract surgeries. This is just a clip of the YouTube, a screenshot of 3D surgery which has been done by Dr. Manish Nagpal, and one which is done by Dr. Rishi Swaroop. So if you again put your phone, for example an iPhone, in the VR box, you will be able to see a beautiful 3D video. So going ahead with the same work, I had that how should I proceed it? I did not have that much infrastructure as Dr. Mahesh to afford a 3.5 crore system. Probably my house also doesn't cost that much. So just to get the concept clear, if you understand that in the microscope you have this thing, your image port, sorry, your viewing port, there will be a lens which will take your view from the right to your right eye, the right ocular, and also the same beam will be split to take it to the right side of the beam splitter, and similar thing exists on the left side. So the first thing I did was that, okay, let us try to, we got a contraption made in which we could attach two cameras, one which was receiving light rays that were meant for the right eye, and the other which was receiving rays from the beam splitter which were meant for the left eye. So I could, the first thing was that, okay, now I have got two cameras, and I can have two images. Now how to go ahead about it, how to record these videos? The second step was that we have to make I had to make sure that, so whatever I'm telling is kind of my own journey or my own struggle into how I got into this, how I developed it. So the other, now second thing was that how could we get, we had to make sure that the two cameras were aligned properly. That was done basically by the manufacturer. He had got, he made sure that the images were absolutely aligned. Then we had to make sure that when you were editing these videos or kind of making the final product, the right sided video was placed to the right and to the left and not flip flop. And then they had to be fused in a way that the projections to the eye, particular eye, were precise. There was no overlap, else it would have caused diplopia and not stereopsis. And the fourth was that the two videos should have to be recorded or relayed simultaneously. Now, how would you have done that? So one idea was that you switch on the two videos
ಇನ್ನೂ
simultaneously.
ಮುಗಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಇವರು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆಂದು ಶುರುವಾದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದಾರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದೂವರೆ ತಾಸು.
Raju sir, I can understand what they're saying, but can you ask them to please mute? So anyway, going ahead, so the idea was that, can you play the two videos together? Now there are just a minute, sir. Okay. So now you have cameras. There is a camera from Sony, for example. They can do multi-system shoots. The recordings from these two cameras, they get synchronized. But then it again, one camera will cost not less than 3.5 lakhs. So this is what something that you will see in a movie theater or in film shoots, that multiple cameras, they are aligned to record simultaneously. Now this option also went out. So the thing was that, okay, you can record the two videos, but then you will have to spend a lot of time actually putting them side to side and making sure that there is they are in the same time frame. So that was getting very difficult. So what I thought was that, okay, what we can do, so this is what struck me, that you see all these interviews going on daily. So you have got one camera which is focused upon the person who's taking the interview, and the second who's getting grilled, and they also get this kind of a image. So the two camera images, they are fused in a 2:1 ratio, and this could have. So when I forayed into how it is done, they said there are expensive TV, the video mixers which are used in studios, but again that was quite something which was not possible. So as Lady Luck smiled, I went to a wedding and I saw there was a person who had a wedding mixer, that one of the the on the TV screen, once they relayed a drone shot of the bride, one of the groom. So that is what was actually that helped me. And then I finally somehow managed to convince that guy and ask him. So I bought a 4:1. These are called as multi viewers or HDMI mixers. So what it has is basically it can have up to 4 HDMI inputs. So I essentially need two inputs and one output. So these are the four inputs, and these mixers were the ones which could actually place the two images side by side and give me an output. So I have recorded, this is a video. This is, I mean, one of the sample videos that I have recorded, and it looks precisely the same as you see the videos on YouTube. And unfortunately, this is a conference where we have to present in 2D. But if anyone of you wishes to take this video from me, I'm sure if you put it in a VR box or if you view it with a +5 glass, it has a beautiful stereopsis effect. Till now, to whom we have shared, they have, all everyone has been able to appreciate stereopsis. So this is how the contraption could be built. So, to summarize, I believe that this is just a start of the innovative, affordable solutions, and I would be happy if there are young minds who can, come into this and make a consortia which can move for an indigenous 3D medical technology. Thank you, sir, everyone, for the opportunity. Thank you.